The new DC universe will be built on the shoulders of 5 forthcoming motion pictures. The 10-year plan, which is being handled by DC Studios CEOs Peter Safran and James Gunn, has sparked a lot of anticipation. Since the dynamic team was given control of the superhero projects made by Warner Bros. Discovery, a few teaser details have been made public, but little has been verified beyond the notion that James Gunn was penning a Superman reboot film. A video by James Gunn that outlined the strategy for making sure the DCU is connected across cinema, television, gaming, and animation while still allowing for diverse Elseworlds ventures like Matt Reeves' The Batman trilogy put an end to the wait for information. The first chapter of the bigger DCU tale will serve as the introduction to the Gods and Monsters part of the new DCU, which will provide a comprehensive overview of all the DC Comics universe has to offer throughout time and space. Here are the movies that have been confirmed for DC Universe. Number 1. Superman Legacy. This is the first movie to be set in the new DC Universe, is slated for release in July 2025. James Gunn is penning the script for Legacy, which doesn't yet have a director or a starring actor. The young adult Clark Kent, who is already recognized as Superman, will be the center of attention in the DCU Superman relaunch as he attempts to strike a balance between his obligations as Superman and his life as Clark. One of the major themes of the story will be Clark's struggle to represent optimism in a pessimistic society that views goodness as a sign of weakness and finds it harder to accept the notion of a really selfless hero than the concept that a man can fly. Number 2. The Authority. The Authority is a group of antiheroes that was first developed in 1999 for the Wildstorm line of DC Comics. According to James Gunn, they believe the world is broken and intend to fix it by any means necessary. The Authority was brought into the DC Comics universe in 2011 as part of the New 52 relaunch, and it was initially supposed to be a dark parody of how vigilantes with superpowers might behave in the real world. Given the upbeat tone of Superman Legacy, which alludes to an impending battle between the Authority and the Man of Steel, their involvement in the new DCU is intriguing. Number 3. The Brave and the Bold. The Brave and the Bold will present a distinctive perspective on the traditional dynamic duo, centering on an elder Batman and the Damian Wayne Robin. The movie, which is based on Grant Morrison's Batman comics, will examine the father-son connection between Bruce Wayne and Damian, the son he was never aware he had and who was reared as an assassin in secrecy. James Gunn stated that The Brave and the Bold would include other members of the Batman family and may use actors who have already portrayed such roles, such as Brenton Thwaites as Nightwing from the Titans. Neither the cast nor the creative team have been confirmed. Number 4. Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. The new Supergirl movie will give a radically different perspective on Kara Zor-El than the Arrowverse Supergirl series that lasted for 6 seasons, is based on the comic book series of the same name by Tom King and Bilquis Evely. James Gunn called the film a gigantic science fiction epic, and it will follow Kara as she travels the cosmos in search of a new identity and a reason to live other than as Superman's cousin. She will also have to deal with the survivor's guilt that comes from being the final survivor of Krypton. Number 5. Swamp Thing. The last movie to introduce the new DC universe is Swamp Thing. Will dig into the dark horror aspect of the DCU and examine the origins of the creature known as Swamp Thing. While Swamp Thing will appear tonally outside of the rest of the DCU according to James Gunn, it will be a part of the broader narrative that unites all the television shows and films. This means that the upcoming movie will be inspired by Alan Moore's comics, which brought the character back to life in the 1980s and created a new DC Comics cosmos centered on mysterious forces like the Green and the Red. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you soon.